District licensing is a new way of dealing with great crested newts. It's brilliant for newts, but it's also good for developers and it's good for planning authorities. And we're thrilled that Aylesbury Vale District Council is one of the very first in the country to be running the scheme. It's been going now for 18 months. The developers are happy, the planning authorities are happy, and we're delivering great results for great crested newts. So well done to Aylesbury Vale.
Hi, I'm Sam Knowles and I'm the Protected Species Officer at AVDC. I work really closely with the Council's environment team and their ecologists. A big part of my role is ensuring the proper implementation of the district licensing scheme within the Vale of Aylesbury, and that is looking at how sustainable development and newt conservation can come together to not only benefit the great crested newts that the scheme focuses on, but also ensure that sustainable development can be carried out within the Aylesbury Vale. And a lot of that requires me to talk to the developers, their ecologists and the planners at the council to ensure that process is seamless for everyone.
So the South Midland Newt Conservation Partnership gets a proportion of the monies developed by developers as part of the district licensing scheme, and then we take this money and we go and create high quality habitat for great crested newts. So this site is particularly amazing. We already know that most of the ponds are colonized by great crested newt. We also know the ponds are colonized by toad, which is a priority species, and all sorts of other plants and animals. And we've done this at 12 sites in the area, 4 of which are in Aylesbury District Council area. And the great thing about this scheme is that we're not just making the ponds and then walking away, we're monitoring them. So we're monitoring the presence of great crested newt at all the sites, and then as a subset of sites we are doing more in-depth population assessments. And this is what we did here for the first time this spring, and then we're going to carry on doing this every year to really learn how well the scheme is working or not, in which case we can make adjustments to our compensation sites.
Hi, my name is Paul Owen. I am the Cabinet Member for the Environment at AVDC. It's been great to be out with the officers today to see what we're doing with great crested newts in the area. For developers, it's a really great way of getting involved in trying to do a better thing for the local environment by getting a new licence. We have a newt expert at AVDC, and we're the first council in the country to do this. And every penny that we take goes back into protecting the great crested newts, which is fantastic.
Hello, I'm Angela McPherson. I'm the leader of Aylesbury Vale District Council, and today we're here in Shabbington Woods with our ecologists, young people and campaigners for the environment, and we're looking at the ponds that have been developed to protect the great crested newt, which is a nationally protected species, and there are many of them in this area. There are about 9 ponds that have been developed, and the population of the crested newt is being protected and is thriving. AVDC has also been the pioneer in the newt licensing, which is helping developers to work with us so that they don't have to go through a protracted process of trying to get newt licenses, and this will enable them to build out their developments more speedily.
I'm Ed Campbell. I'm a local environmental campaigner for my local area, and it's really interesting today learning about sort of how to keep water clean and endangered species that are really need to be well protected. So